Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna have another run on this car, but I'm going to take the Sentry with me. I wasn't too pleased with the numbers that I saw on AutoLogic, and I'm not blaming AutoLogic. It might be correct. It might be the one on the injectors is cutting out completely, and it's giving us, or it's giving me those numbers. So I did this over the weekend. So I also right now set up. A screen recording software on the computer. So this is going to be a more pleasant video for you guys. And I'm not going to have to be watching the screen all the time just because of that. So I can show you the speed. I have, thank you so much, bro. I have one, I don't know if it's just a viewer or a subscriber complaining about no noise on the engine. I'm sorry, but this has a noise canceling software on my microphone, so you ain't gonna hear any noise. So, all right, so we're gonna select control units. I want to see what these injectors are doing. I'm definitely blaming these injectors as the way it is happening, but again, it's still too soon. I'm going to go over to quantity correction. The nice thing about the OEM is that it gives me all the injectors at the same time. We can see the min and max. So that will be in control unit adaptations, activations. Let me see. Injector shut off. No, it is in adaptations, control unit adaptations, control unit adjustment of injector quantities. Teaching, if I'm just, going back into there. I think it's this one. No. We don't want that. Maybe transfer values. I'm just reading. I'm not in the way of anybody. Let's see if it's in actual values. Yes, it's in actual values right here. All right, that's a prerequisite. No, this is test of compression. Come on. I selected the wrong one by mistake, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake in the selection. So I'm gonna turn the ignition back on. Let's go. Got the fire department next to us in here. I'm just, trying to reset the scanner for what we need. I'm sorry that I made a mistake. All right, email and expression. Yes. Yes, I know. I made a mistake. Cancel. All right, so let's see if we can do this now. Corner corrections. This is the one I want. Let me start the car. All right, perfect. All right, we got the values in there. All right, so everything is perfect. The nice thing about now is that we know that, as you can see, the engine is really, really cold. It's only 49 Celsius, which is like 120, 30 Fahrenheit. So I'm going to see down a little bit in here. I can feel the hiccups a little bit happening. We can see cylinder 5 a little higher than normal, but nothing out of the ordinary. We can see the rail pressure. I mean, this is a lot nicer than what we can see on AutoLogic. But so we can go. The nice thing also is I can check the temperature of the engine. All right, I'm driving now off the parking lot. Let me show you a little bit of where we are. Just going through the pumps, gas station. That is the shop right there. It's Smith's Auto Service. All right, so I'm going to take Route 7 right here in Virginia, and then the highway, which is the toll road here. And yes, I do have the check engine light, and we know that that's the SCR heating element. Yeah, every time the hiccup happens, I can see injector one going a lot more positive. Nothing outrageous yet, but it's compared to the other one is 330. And the nice thing about having that screen recording software is I don't have to be looking at that. I would not be missing any glitches. So we have, one second guys, need to get into the right lane. So we got 452, 169, 452 as far as mileage. Hopefully my camera is clean. I didn't check that out, but it's not that important. So 452, let's see how many miles is this run. Got almost 70 degrees on Celsius. So the car is getting into the right temperature. I'm gonna, the screen recording is going to help me see everything. And I'm just gonna keep talking a little bit. So it's probably gonna be like half an hour, 25 to half an hour long. I'm not going to try to do the regen because with that SCR code, it's not going to happen. And I try to erase it before it comes back. I mean, almost immediately. So it's nothing I can do with that. And I'm not fixing it. So just got a dump truck in front of me. On the highway, you feel nothing. Most of the issues that I have felt on the car now is an idle, especially when it's cold. Other thing that I'm going to do as soon as I get back to the shop is measure the resistance on that injector when it's completely full of, fully warm. which it doesn't really tell us a lot. But yeah, if we have a coil that it opens up or shortens, then we will have a difference, a big difference on resistance. Yeah, the values driving are just beautiful. Engine is fully warm, 90 degrees Celsius, just as operating temperature. This is the same road that I take to go home. It's a um, probably the less busiest road at this time of the day to take it for a test drive. I'm going to downshift to fifth gear to put a little more effort on the injectors. So I'm going manual shifting. Right now we're around 2,500 RPMs, less than 60 miles an hour. I want to over the stress injectors, let everything warm up. Got a cup in there, so let's get the phone down. Not, did not get a ticket. What is this guy doing? Just jumping in front of me. Some people just wait for the last second to take an exit. He just cut in front of me like, yeah, I don't slow down. You slow down. Some people's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to go, 2,500, not reaching the 3,000 RPMs. Temperature of the engine is completely normal. Stays in like 89, 90, which means everything is so far good. No smoke at all. I'm in 458, so 6 miles so far. A lot of construction going on here in Virginia. Really like Virginia. Very nice to live, clean. So yeah, we already have one time over five on cylinder one. So yeah, it looks like we're not gonna be able to let that go. And it looks like injector five is also high. Oof. I'm just picking up a little bit. I don't wanna, it's not much traffic, so it's not dangerous at all. I got no cars next to me or like, close to me at all, forward or, in the front or in the back. So I can take a quick pick of that, even though I will examine all the information as soon as I go back to the shop. Going to, just get you there. Not sure how much the glare will help us. It's on a computer, so the resolution is not the best, or the refresh rate of the screen is not the best, and it gives that flickering on the screen. Naked eye, you don't see that, but on the screen you do. Just in case something happened with the screen recorder, I tested everything before leaving the shop, so we'll see. So I'm on 61. I'm about to take the one exit and turn around. At this one, I got another 2 miles to go. This is my exit for home. I live like 3 minutes away, less than here. There's the temperature, 89 degrees. So we're good on temperature as far as temperature. No problems at all. So I hope you guys like this. I'm taking you, a test drive with me. Sometimes you need to do this for our car, at least to, solve his situation with a hiccup. He contacted me to clean the intake, and he's now asking me how much it will be to do the timing chain. I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's a very intrusive repair. You need to have a very special tools for that too, which I don't, not for this specific engine. So I'll have to look into that. Most of these repairs are being done in the dealer because they have the tools. You don't have to buy just for one customer or three cars. So if I would be doing this more often, then I might think on doing it. But they're like, I was looking into just the timing tools and the cutting for the timing change is like a little over $1,000. So I have to really think on that. All right, I'm taking the exit right now, and I got 462.6, so it's a little over um, 10 miles, and I still not turn around. I have to go over to the next exit to do the U-turn. Temperature is all good. Let's see if we can pass this guy. I think I can just keep going on this lane. Yep, that's my next exit. Old Oaks Road. Gonna put the car in automatic. And I haven't stopped the recording no matter what the screen recording will be going. So might as well keep you with me. Like that we have audio and some other footage to share too. 463, almost 464. So yeah, I would think it's around 15, 30 miles total at this drive. All right, that's what is going on right now in idle. You can see number one is getting really positive. Almost five, almost four, sorry. And that's a correction the computer is trying to do to, compensate for whatever is happening on the injector. Temperature is all good. Just waiting on the traffic light. Yeah, 4% in there. Yeah. Yeah, the injector is definitely not going to be any better. We don't have any crazy numbers as far as, 220, that we saw with Autologic, so I'm not sure what to think of that. Trying to open one window because I can feel the smell of oil. Yeah, the nice thing about the whole recording, we can see we all be able to see the RPMs, the temperature, and there you see decel, SL, because noise-wise, you ain't gonna hear anything. Again, this microphone takes all the noise away. I'm in the middle road. This is Route 28. For those that are familiar with Virginia, I'm very close to Dallas Airport, like less than a mile away. Gonna drop the camera a little bit, so I'm going over to the tolls, and I don't know if they have cameras in there or not, so just might as well be careful. All right, so we're back in the highway. We're doing all this new metro stations in here. It's a lot going on. Gonna shift down to fifth gear again. Again, that's just to put a stress on the injection system. Temperature wise, the engine is fine. But yeah, the cylinder 1 and 5, 3, I mean, sorry, 154 on this run. There's that window. That would be a good test for my microphone. I have never done that while driving. Open a window to get some fresh air inside the car. Yeah, the main problem is I have the outside air open on the air conditioning. That's probably picking up a little bit of the fumes from the engine compartment. And you don't want to do that in a diesel car. Driving on fifth gear, 2,500 RPMs, a little over 60 miles an hour. Can go a little slower. RPMs are the ones for me important. I probably have, half a mile in front and behind me with no vehicles. This is the perfect time of the day for a test drive. I would say probably around 10 to midday on the morning. Actually, all the way to like 3 p.m. After that, it's just no way you can do anything. This gets just completely packed of cars. I am lucky that my commute is very short, probably 12 minutes from home to work. And this is Reston area. That's a new metro building on the left side. Very, very modern, very nice. Temperature in the engine is completely normal, 87 degrees, as you guys can see, or will see. I have the screen recording, works on this computer. I use OBS as the best you can use. It's a free software. They accept donations, so definitely help them out because their software is amazing. As soon as you learn how to tweak it a little bit, use your own settings. They do have some automated settings for you if you don't know. But then you can, select your encoder format to MP4 or MOV or whatever you want for the output of the video. Again, I gotta bring it down. I'm going to the tool, so let me get you in the same screen that you will be seeing. This is just for me to not get caught on the camera recording. Yeah, it's no traffic now. It's nice and easy. Can't wait to stop and check all the recording and also see if we have any codes. Okay, you're gonna go my way. Just need to turn. Shop is right there on the other side. Okay, I can see that the temperatures are good. Yeah, number one is definitely giving a lot of problems, but the whole injection system is a little rough. The computer adjusted and now the idle gets completely stable, but yeah, that little second of from decel, it's probably an injector dripping, and that creates that feeling of hiccup until the computer takes over. Hopefully you guys see on the numbers that the actual idle is very steady. All right, I'm getting in the parking lot now. Let me put this on one spot and check the codes. All right, can put the car in park. I will analyze this more with you guys inside the shop. Let me get out of here. Switch the ignition off. This is just a requisite. All right, so let's get out of here. I want to see codes. See what else we got. If we have any no fault codes. So yeah, we didn't have any injector control or anything happening. So that's not the issue. The only thing we have is the CR code. So let me stop this and be right back, guys.